I'm Joe. Nice to meet you, Mike. Mm-hmm. Yep, the advertisement. Yep.
Provide that to Word or PDF.
Okay.
Based on what we know of your town council meeting, we were trying to shoot for a March 9th.
That's when the next meeting is?
Mm-hmm. So, I'm just talking about, hopefully we get enough time to get some contract. That's not tight window.
Yeah, I know that. I think they wait the last minute to call us, and
When's your next one after March?
it's going to be,
What do you want to share?
it's April. Oh, is it 10th? I don't know. Oh,
If it comes to that, we may have to push back to April 10th
okay.
to get the bids. We're trying to make it really, really tight.
Oh, there we go.
So we want to get the contract with plenty of time to think about it.
Yeah.
Sharpen the pencil before they, grab them and throw it at us.
13th. April 13th. There's no next one after that, man.
But like I said, we're shooting for the 9th.
Okay. Okay.
We have, it's got a description of the project, what's going on.
Yep.
Final bid documents. So, before we look at volunteer on this page, are any festivals or events in town?
We have one spread for the ballpark.
It's down here at the ballpark, though.
Okay,
No, it's the national parade. Parade.
Oh, yeah, but that won't be effective. That's a Memorial Day parade. It's on Main Street. Yeah, it's on Washington Street. Yeah, it won't affect it. Yeah.
Mike, what was
The next one.
Well, I want to get it out, probably as close to 2 weeks out as we can, that's going to be like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just go ahead and shoot for April.
What, to open the bids?
Yeah. Well, like I said, enough time you get the advertisement in place.
Yeah.
Time to review the bids and actually.
you guys have somebody that put the document out to advertise it?
Oh, we can have an attorney do it.
You've advertised the bids for anything else?
No, we advertise for bids for this building here, but that's it. Usually, you guys do that. I mean, and then,
I'll make a note of that.
You need the newspaper record.
okay, I'll have to find that out from Sharon. Got it somewhere in an email.
Yeah.
If you want to do it, we can just give you all the.
Okay. And we can probably do that. You know what I mean? I'll just have Sharon send it to the newspapers. All we got to do. You know,
What's Sharon's last
Macintosh. Let's see.
And then the other thing I'm talking about is the completion dates. If we can get this together and get, bids back. Probably go ahead with March 21st. We could do March 1st, the date we might do March 1st.
Okay.
That's something that contracts that go. Let's start.
Yeah. Now, what they asked me to do was, since we got the bids back, was to contact them and tell them what the amount is. Then we'll have to wait for them to give us the okay to secure the contract, to sign the contract.
Exactly.
Yeah, because this is one of those deals where they got funding left over from other projects, and we were fourth on the list. So, we're hoping we get the funding. I'm sure there's still a chance we may not.
True. That's why we're trying to shoot for this March 9th, because it's
Right.
first come, first serve on.
Yeah, it's pretty much is.
on that secondary funding.
Yeah,
get it there?
Right.
yeah.
These contract dates and times, we can make them anything we want.
Right, right.
So right now, I've got like substantial completion completion set for like September 30th.
Right.
That gives them most of the summer to work. You know, give them a big enough target, somebody's going to be able to
Okay.
come up and hit it and get it cheaper. You know?
Yeah.
If we narrow that window, that means we're going to have to commit
Yeah.
people and resources. That's going to cost more.
Yeah, if they're going to go to September 30th, there will be a festival that interrupts that, and it will be right there on a part of the construction area. It's the Colonel Waters Festival.
Okay.
It's I believe it's the second week of September,
We want to shorten it up.
and it will be the whole main street, and it would be Church Street all the way to Elm right there
We can change,
from Washington.
we can change this to September 15th.
Okay.
12th.
Okay. Yeah, I'd have to find out what the date the festival is exactly. Seems like it's the second Saturday of September to me, but I wouldn't quote me on that because
That way, even if they got.
You said it's like in September?
Yeah.
We can go like September 4th, but I guess.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Yep, September 4th looks fine.
Final completion would be doing the grass, and maybe some.
Stop signs or whatever, all that stuff. Yeah,
Substantial completion means the road and sidewalks
or done. Right.
are at least.
Yep.
We can make this date anything we want as well.
Okay.
Typically it's 30 days, but
Yep.
there's no hard and fast rule. We can- October 2nd will be several weeks after, it's Friday after.
Okay. Yeah, if you get that ready, just send that to me, and I'll send it over to the correspondent. That's who we use for our advertisements.
All I need to talk to you about is,
Okay.
we like to customize them for the individual communities and stuff like that thing,
Right. Town of Milan.
No, it is not.
Oh, well, that's good.
Seriously.
That's better than the office.
Morgantown.
Okay.
It's not that far.
That was our first.
Milan. Yeah.
Let me tell you.
How far is it?
No.
I will be back in.
Yeah.
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 At least we wasn't under construction.
I told them the parking lot. I'm in the parking lot. I'm in the grocery store.
Okay, park lot's full, yeah. We don't
Well,
have,
they are the same.
I know it, it's horrible.
It's bad.
Yeah. Well,
I wish we go out there.
yes, they did. When the gas station got approved, it really just wasn't enough area right there to have a gas station anyway, you know, so, but it's done. Mhm. GMG owns that. She paid a pretty penny for that, I doubt it. Yeah. But it had a house on it when she bought it, and then they had that tore down, so,
Did she use it for parking?
no. It's growing grass. But I think she planned on putting a garage there or something, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, yeah, she does a lot of stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're ready for the cameras down there. It's,
Over here, other parts would be pretty hard.
because we ain't got power. Ain't got internet.
But,
Power and internet. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they do pretty good.
They showed me this morning, yesterday. I mean, it was a block and a half down. Camera showed me the actual number on the.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Live wire? Yeah, they did security system here. Yeah. Yeah, I just told on you. Yeah.
So far, one eye.
Yeah, this is now.
Oh,
It's kind of weird there, ain't it? That one's kind of weird.
yeah. Go.
We'd have two guys that say something.
Yeah. That's what they say. How do I do that?
Yeah, and no relation.
Yeah.
That's funny though, yeah. I know. We'll wait till you get them all in. And we'll see what we got. Look at them. All right. Sounds good.
You have one already, and I got one more left.
Turn that mic.
I got two more. I got one more coming after that. We'll probably sit down sometime and wait and look at it. I'm not going to go candle this right now.
We're gonna to the same salary.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
He's gonna, we're going back to the office, have an email.
send it to you.
Send it to Lee, and Lee's got an iPad.
Let me look at them on it. That's fine.
And we
Works.
here.
Boy, pull on a computer. I got a laptop. With a laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah. On that.
You got your laptop with you?
No, it's in the shop. Well, he got his tablet. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, Justin was, you don't have a TV and.
We have a projector out there.
Yeah, we don't have one yet. We're going
That's
to.
okay.
Yeah. That's the way I used to do all mine at work anyway. I had them on my tablet. You know, so. Only time it gets confusing is if you don't know anything about where you're at. Then it's
Yeah,
confusing.
yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool that he's able to do all that stuff here on the 13th. All material will be done. Well, he's going to bring the building to him first. And
Yeah.
that'll afterwards. Yeah, so it should be an issue to get that ready for them. Let's see.
Nah, it's a lot better. Yeah. It's gonna be a lot less time. Yeah, I mean, and that's a, plus I think it's gonna be better access for the water, sewer, everything. Because we'll have to put our own lateral in it. Yeah, the water should already be there. I think when they did the project, didn't they put a meter up there, Lee? Yeah,
Oh, that's one.
yep. It's got 2 meters in it actually, I think. One's going to be repaired.
We have some storm sewer in this one too.
I think we do got some storm system, yeah. Yeah, some on Church, I think maybe over here by the bank, we had a little bit too, taking that hump out.
More time into.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't think we did anything on that side last time we did a project, so that, probably the same issues we had on this side, we got on that side.
Yeah.
So, at some point in time, they encourage the citizens to hook their pumps and stuff into the sewer.
And then it went the other way.
It went south quick, I think.
Combined systems.
It was easy to get everybody to hook them in, not so easy to unhook them.
Right. That's right. Especially the groundwater is a
Yeah.
challenge. I went and visited a friend. It's been a long time. Other clients from South Bend,
Mm-hmm.
and they had just lost a pretty good sized industry in town. Well, that place had been there for 50 years, and they had several production wells. Well, 20 years ago, a developer came in and built a subdivision outside the perimeter of that area.
Mm-hmm.
When that business went out of, I'm aligning it to the high end of the storm sewer, right?
Yeah.
And the challenge was that the industry was dewatering that area.
Yeah.
So when they went out of business, the water level just rose and flooded out the basements
Really?
in that area.
Yeah.
So
Because they kept it pumped down.
they kept it pumped down.
Yeah.
But in some cases where we got high groundwater,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah. Yep. I built a big church and they pump water continuously. They actually got 2 pumps and backup pumps and emergency generators to run those pumps if the power goes out, because if you don't, that whole basement of that church is going to flood. They're just constantly pumping the water out there. Sits out in the middle of a big cornfield, and it used to be a cornfield. Now it's a parking lot.
Yeah.
A lot of water.
We can zoom in on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marion Street there, ain't it?
If you go around,
You might just sit right there. You want to sit around?
Yeah. That's that big pit right here by the bank.
Mm-hmm. The places, the hash marks is where we're just doing the standard mill and fill.
Right.
The double hatch is where we're going to do some, what they call variable depth milling.
Right.
So we can change the slopes a little bit and get some more better drainage to that area. So
Right.
there at Mulberry, we've got that spot where you think where it's holding water.
Right.
So we're going to try to mill that so that we can pave through and get the water to drain where we want it to.
Yeah. 'Cause it's got a big old dip right here.
Mhm.
A lot of cars just bottom out right there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot better than it used to be.
Yeah.
It was real bad at one time.
So that's why we can move those lumps a little bit more if it's a little bit further to the
Yeah.
south. We can change that. But, we've got quantity in the project.
Right.
So we can do some of the variable depth milling at different places.
Okay, good deal.
Um,
And then basically that's from Washington
Then we're doing,
Street.
yeah, then we're doing the sidewalk through here and putting curb ramps here at the north end.
Right.
Sycamore, so
That'll be nice.
you'll be able to pull off going that way if you
Yeah.
want to, or that way. That'll be a concrete drive approach right there.
Okay, good deal. That'll be nice right
Do
there.
you think when Todd finishes this, he's gonna have a driveway in there?
Well,
Or do you think that'd be?
I don't, you know, he probably gonna have a drive right there, because it's gonna be a restaurant, you know what I mean? I would say,
It's gonna be,
Might be something to ask him even before the project.
Yeah, if he doesn't want
If he doesn't
to,
want to drive, then you can just have.
we can just leave the curb up, you know,
right,
so it's not drivable. That's what he wants.
okay,
So
okay, we'll find out about
the
that.
nice thing is in our spec, it does say that, you know, these quantities are not guaranteed. The town reserves the right to adjust quantities as
Okay.
desired. So,
So
Okay.
if it's in the bid, that way,
Yeah.
if you don't
Right.
bid it, then.
yeah.
And we can always
Yeah,
change
it's easy,
it.
it's easier to refund money on these
Right.
projects and just ask for more after.
Absolutely,
So that's,
and it's spread out a little farther too.
yeah.
mhm.
That'll help a lot right there with the people cutting that corner off,
That's
chugging
what I
on.
was thinking, if it was a solid curve.
Yeah,
And then when that corner.
yeah,
So,
that creates a lot of chug holes right there, breaks up the edges,
mhm.
real bad right there at that intersection.
Next one.
Yeah, I think we're ready to look at the next page. You got one? That's the south end of church. So again,
Yep.
we're doing the same,
Church.
the same thing, you know, there's just regular mill and fill
Yep.
through there. We're doing a little bit of variable depth milling here at this corner. We've got a couple inlets that would make sure we can get some drainage to them.
Right.
Yeah.
We've got casting adjustments called out. That's something we include in our,
Get them up to grade.
Single mill.
yeah, because, you know, even though we're gonna mill this, hopefully nice and even, but the casting may be adjusted for the uneven.
I'm sure there's a lot of,
So once we get back to that 2% cross slope, some of these probably have to be moved up and down a little bit. So we've got money in there to do that.
you got money enough for new castings or just the,
Just adjust existing, yes.
so,
You know, it's possible we could get casting replaced,
some of them are
but,
just homemade castings. I mean, legit,
Yeah.
some of them are just made.
oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
We could, yeah. We haven't bid this yet, so we could change this to what's called casting furnish and adjust.
Yeah, now, I don't know about down through Church Street right there, are
I
they?
think some of them are made.
I know the ones in Illinois where they're working.
Yeah.
The one way, he said,
Oh, on the corner right there. Well, there is, right there.
There's quite a few.
At Walnut Street, at Walnut and Church right there. Maybe I can see it.
Go take a day and go count it.
Right after Elm, there's Walnut Street.
oh, okay.
Yeah, let's see, this here's Poplar Street, Elm, Walnut's way on down here, and there is, right there. Yeah,
Do you have an idea how many of those are like that?
I couldn't
I think
say for,
it's just one on that street.
Okay.
I couldn't say for certainty. I'm not for sure, but I can look out and see what's what.
Okay.
Those- Yeah, it's right there.
You got to get one there.
And maybe one on the other side right there. See those two?
We need at least two
Yeah, I think so.
that we need to furnish the
Okay.
cast, unless you've got castings.
We do not.
Okay,
I've been
that's
practicing them out.
something we can do is, you know, contractor, as long as he doesn't have to supply it, we can still use the casting adjustable grade if you supply casting.
Yeah,
It saves money, you don't have to pay the markup that you do. If he has to buy it, after.
That's one of the town wants to be.
That's good to know. Of course, we've got sidewalk that we're going to replace through here.
Right.
We're set up to do roughly 65% of sidewalks there to replace them. There's some people in there that look good
Yeah,
and
some of them.
should be good for a few more years yet. Not waste money. Not like this. Most of them will be 5 feet.
Yeah.
That is the current-
About what's there.
That's the current standard.
Yep.
NDOT and ADA. It's a new 5
Sometimes they're a
minimum.
little narrower.
Yes,
But
Most of ours in town, probably.
You can get away with it at obstructions,
right.
but if
Yeah,
we're
we-
going to have a 5 feet wide, we're possible.
Yeah, we got, some telephone poles, and we even got fire hydrants in our sidewalks
Yeah.
around town.
Oh, that's some other stuff.
Yeah. Here at Elm Street,
We're trying to get it better.
we're gonna try to do a little, maybe, mill around the intersection just a little bit further, because then we'll replace the stop bar and the crosswalk lines there.
Okay.
And we were gonna run the storm originally all the way out to Washington, but I think we need to kind of back off on that.
Yeah, because there's no storm there.
Well, there's no storm there.
No, there's no storm. The only storm is right here
Mm-hmm.
and there, and then all the way over to Washington Street. And that's a state storm right there.
So you're planning right now to stop at that one?
Yes.
So when I talked to Lori yesterday,
I think we can probably move it to the,
she wanted to try to make sure something came on up through there, but.
The water up there, yeah, I don't know.
That all flows
what-
down from there. Should all flow down from there, right?
Right for the south part.
No, it really doesn't flow. It goes across the street. Yeah, and I can't run a sump pump from there down to there and turn the whole road green. It will turn that whole road green. I'm done.
So can we cut it the other way and go towards Washington?
It won't drain back that way. Yeah, that's I don't know about tying it to the state. You got to work with DOT on that. You might as well. If we,
Because I think the reason we didn't go ahead and do this section is because of the water.
yeah.
But it sounds like the water project.
Oh, yeah, the water
This
project
happens.
will probably be done before
so the
this
water
happens.
project should fix it before we get there.
No, because it's just.
Right.
Yeah. The problem is grade, I think, because this right here ain't down below the pavement, maybe 6 or 8 inches.
Mm-hmm.
So it's time to get way back up here another, 60 feet, 100 and some feet. It's you ain't gonna have much grade right there. I don't know how you could do that.
See that? Again, I want to see that.
And I don't even know where those storm drains go, to tell you the truth.
He's here now.
Yeah, I don't know where they tie into.
The tie in my house?
Yeah, but do they tie into the sewer system over there? Did that get divided over there? Or is that maybe still where we're getting a bunch of the I&I? I know we separated them on the north side of town, but I don't know if we separated them over there.
So in order to get that storm sewer up to that location, you're concerned about grade.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, boss.
Yeah.
Because it's so shallow, you need to tie.
Yeah.
We're gonna be above ground.
That's what I would think. I mean, you can travel 100 feet, we ain't got 6 or 8 inches, and if you're using a 6-inch pipe,
Yeah.
you're gonna be daylighting pretty quick. So that's one of the main issues right there for drainage. Always had a drainage issue on the street.
I wonder if we could.
Well-
get to,
What was your local match available again? I know we tried to target what your local match was.
I think it was 100 money. Was it? Yeah. I can go out here and wait for it.
If I have it in my email, so I just have
Yeah.
You probably emailed Chad on
I
that.
have 100.
Yeah, I think it was 100.
Okay. So that's what we tried to target, what we estimate, engineer estimate cost
Right,
to match your local match. So I
Yeah.
think that's another reason we had to cut back on the storm line.
yeah,
Because it was-
because it's a little bit, yeah. And we're trying to do a little bit of that storm as we go and the sidewalks, so it's kind of, it takes a lot of the road money.
Right.
We're going to try to get some of the sidewalks under control separately, so
Yeah.
maybe that'll help us a lot more with the streets, getting more money in the streets.
Next one.
Where's the next one?
That's it,
That's
This
it.
is-
Two locations.
Yeah, it's those 2 streets.
because
It's on 3 pages.
they need some work. They're the worst ones we got.
Yeah, for sure.
Do we have a timeline to pick that? I know we got.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, do we want to count? I was just.
Oh, yeah, actually, we'll look at
Yeah.
castings, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, those two are the only ones I'm aware of.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we could keep going north on there, but with the $100,000 match, we want to be careful that we don't.
Yeah.
Overrun.
Yeah, we don't want to overrun you guys.
Right.
You've got to come up with another 30,000 out of pocket.
Right,
Deal.
well, and that's happened to us, because you don't know what the bids are gonna come back.
And that's one of
So-
the things about CCMG is that, even if there is an overrun, it's gonna be all yours.
Right.
They won't, and that's, we give you all the money we're gonna give you.
Yeah, you're exactly right. That's why we had to cut it
So
back last time.
and that's exactly why I didn't wanna try to push too
Yeah.
far with this, My goal would be to either come out even or have you guys refund a little bit of that money back to the state, just
Yeah,
from CCMG, because
Trying to-
it's easy, like I said, it's way easier to refund a little money than.
Well, them cats, they're expensive.
But we can also, if we find out we're gonna be under, we could always, expand a little bit, because we did
Yeah.
say, is Church Street, so.
yeah.
Yeah.
And even,
We could theoretically go clear up here and still call it
Right.
stopping at Elm Street. Which would
Yeah.
Get us past
the
that.
project's gonna come right to past there, ain't they?
Well, actually, we were gonna tie in right here.
Yeah,
Farther down now.
This water main is in some sort of a radius in there with some.
Yeah.
Plus that is a newer sidewalk.
right.
Probably gonna get replaced now, but, so we're coming on down about 40 feet.
Right beside my house.
Right. Switch, I think it switches pipe right there of some kind too, don't it?
It's a 2-inch and a 6-inch, but
Goes
you're tied on
from-
a 6-inch, right?
We're tying down C9.
Yes.
Yeah,
We're gonna be about 40 feet south of the intersection.
all right,
About into the middle of the road.
okay. A little bit of overlap, that ain't nuts. Yeah. Well, good deal. I mean, that's what we're gonna do.
I'm up for it.
Yeah, let's just hope, it comes in good and we got enough money to fund it. Especially Church Street here. I guess if we cut anything, it'll be Marion.
Yeah.
Because, this one right here really needs fixed.
Yeah, it's pretty bad shape. Yeah, it's my red.
Well, if you're really thinking that, if you wanna sacrifice Marion Street and then extend Church all the way up to Washington.
No, we just do that right there.
Okay.
That's what I did. That way, if we can get Marion,
Until we put this out to bid, we can make a few changes.
yeah. Yeah, that way, if we can do Marion, I'd like to get rid of that big dip back there.
Don't ask me, because I'm gonna say, you get the whole road, it's mine.
Mhm.
That's what I live on.
You live on Church?
I
Yeah,
live on, Elm Church.
Oh.
That's my house.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
With the new sidewalk?
yeah,
You're gonna have some newer
yeah,
sidewalk.
but that sidewalk didn't have a
Sidewalk
ramp down. I was gonna put one in.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That little dark spot is,
Yep, good deal.
it's like what they call the detectable warning surface, which has little bumps and stuff.
Yep, good deal. That's great.
Thank you.
And because we're doing the NDOT file, it's gonna have the plate that gets
Put in there.
rushed into the concrete, and has these studs into the concrete.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Pop out, and you can unscrew it and replace that plate if you need to.
Yep.
So if a snowplow catches the corner and breaks it,
Yeah, those are nice.
you go cut a new piece that fits exactly, and it should be unbolted, bolt back on.
Right, that's great.
So let me circle away. We're gonna check. Make sure we got. Okay.
Well, yeah, good look out.
Number 2, we're gonna send these guys
Mhm.
Sharon's gonna put it.
I'll get it put in the paper as soon as I get it. You gotta run it, then with so many days, you gotta run it again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, we'll take care of that. Yep, sounds great.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Last week, gentlemen.
Going to get into some, instead of doing the mill and pave, we're trying to get into some treatments. Yeah,
Yep, they're horrible. Well, this
like
does
a
include,
slurry,
this does include some pulled up patch.
yeah. But I'm talking about some micro
Surfacing?
surfacing and some slurry and stuff like that. Try to stretch our dollars,
Yep, exactly.
get them, it helps seal them up till we can get to them.
Water's the enemy, so if you can get rid of the water,
Yeah.
or control the water,
Yep,
it helps.
and that's part of drainage.